That leftover chicken in your refrigerator? It could send you to the hospital within hours. I've seen it happen more times than I can count. I'm Dr. James, a food safety specialist with over 30 years helping seniors avoid the hidden dangers lurking in their kitchens. Most people think reheating leftovers makes them safe to eat, but for seniors, this common mistake can lead to severe food poisoning, dehydration, and even death. Your body doesn't fight bacteria like it used to. What worked in your 40s could harm you in your 70s. I've dedicated my career to helping thousands of seniors just like you enjoy their meals without risking their health. What I'm about to share could quite literally save your life. The truth about reheating food isn't what you've been told. And for seniors, these misconceptions are downright dangerous. Did you know that adults over 65 are 4 times more likely to be hospitalized from food poisoning than younger adults? Your immune system naturally weakens with age. What might give a younger person a mild stomachache could put you in the hospital fighting for your life. Every year, thousands of seniors are hospitalized from food they thought was safe to eat. The worst part? Most could have been prevented with the knowledge I'm about to share. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 3 foods you should never reheat, plus 3 surprising foods that actually become healthier when reheated properly. Before we dive in, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss critical health information designed specifically for seniors. If this information is new to you, type 1 in the comments. I read every reply. Now let's protect your health with information that could prevent a trip to the emergency room. We all love leftovers. They save time, money, and effort. But for seniors, how you handle those leftovers could mean the difference between nourishment and danger. Some foods develop dangerous bacteria when reheated, releasing toxins that your aging immune system struggles to fight. We all love leftovers. They save time, money, and effort. But for seniors, how you handle those leftovers could mean the difference between nourishment and danger. Some foods develop dangerous bacteria when reheated, releasing toxins that your aging immune system struggles to fight. Others actually release more nutrients when heated a second time, boosting your health in surprising ways. This knowledge is particularly critical as we age. Your body's natural defenses aren't what they once were, and these hidden kitchen dangers pose threats that younger people can often fight off without noticing. I've spent decades studying these silent health threats, and today I'm sharing what every senior needs to know. Let's start with the 3 foods you should never put back in your microwave. Number 1 might shock you because it's probably in your refrigerator right now. Dangerous food number 1. Dangerous food number 1. Rice. Yes, plain white rice. Perhaps the most surprising food that should never be reheated. I remember Margaret, a healthy 72-year-old who came to me after spending 3 days in the hospital with severe dehydration and what doctors initially thought was a stomach virus. When we traced back her meals, the culprit was leftover rice she'd reheated for lunch. What happened to Margaret happens to thousands of seniors every year. Rice contains spores of Bacillus cereus, a bacteria that survives the initial cooking process. When rice sits at room temperature, these spores multiply rapidly and produce toxins that cause severe vomiting and diarrhea. The truly dangerous part? Reheating doesn't destroy these toxins. They remain in the rice, waiting to make you violently ill. For seniors, this type of food poisoning isn't just uncomfortable. It can be life-threatening due to rapid dehydration. Your best option? Cook only the amount of rice you'll eat immediately. If you must save leftovers, cool rice quickly by spreading it on a baking sheet, refrigerate within 1 hour, and never keep it longer than 24 hours. Even better, eat your rice freshly cooked and avoid the risk entirely. But if rice surprised you, wait until you hear about the next common leftover that's sending seniors to hospitals across the country. Dangerous food number 2 is spinach. Spinach and other leafy greens. Many people think reheating vegetables makes them safer, but with leafy greens, the opposite is true. I've consulted with numerous retirement communities where outbreaks occurred after reheated spinach was served. Spinach and other leafy greens. Many people think reheating vegetables makes them safer, but with leafy greens, the opposite is true. I've consulted with numerous retirement communities where outbreaks occurred after reheated spinach was served. What makes spinach so dangerous when reheated? It's all about nitrates. Fresh spinach contains natural nitrates that convert to nitrites when reheated. For seniors with already compromised cardiovascular systems, these nitrites can affect your body's ability to carry oxygen properly. Even more concerning, reheated spinach creates the perfect environment for bacterial growth, particularly if it wasn't stored properly. The symptoms can mimic other conditions: headaches, dizziness, fatigue, and confusion, making many seniors dismiss them as just getting older rather than recognizing food poisoning. Instead of reheating spinach, eat it fresh the first time. If you cook spinach, eat it all immediately, or use leftover cooked spinach in cold dishes like salads. Never reheat spinach in the microwave, where uneven heating creates dangerous hot spots where bacteria thrive and cold spots where they survive. If you love cooked greens, always prepare a fresh batch rather than reusing leftovers. The third food on our never reheat list might be sitting in your refrigerator right now, and it's one of the most common culprits behind senior hospitalizations. I know this one might surprise you. After all, reheating chicken seems like common sense. But here's what most seniors don't realize. It's not just about temperature, it's about how many times the meat has been cooled and reheated. Each time chicken cools and warms, it passes through what food safety experts call the danger zone. Temperatures between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit, where bacteria multiply explosively. For seniors with naturally weaker immune systems, these bacteria levels can quickly become overwhelming. I worked with Robert, an active 78-year-old who used to cook a whole chicken on Sunday and reheat portions throughout the week. After his third hospitalization with severe food poisoning, we traced the problem to this seemingly innocent habit. Poultry naturally contains Salmonella and Campylobacter bacteria that, for seniors, can cause much more than just stomach upset. They can lead to dangerous complications including blood infections and kidney failure. Instead of reheating chicken multiple times, portion it immediately after cooking, freeze what you won't eat within 24 hours, and always reheat poultry to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Use a food thermometer, don't guess. Better yet, repurpose cold chicken in sandwiches or salads rather than reheating it. Now that you know what to avoid, let me share some surprising good news. 3 foods that actually become healthier when you reheat them. Beneficial food. Number 1, tomatoes. Nature's heart protectors that actually improve when reheated. Most people don't realize that cooking tomatoes once is good, but cooking them twice is even better. Here's why. Tomatoes contain lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that fights heart disease and certain cancers, 2 conditions that affect seniors disproportionately. When you cook tomatoes the first time, you start to release this lycopene, but something remarkable happens when you cool and then reheat them. The cell walls break down further, releasing up to 3 times more of this protective compound. I've seen seniors transform their heart health by simply incorporating more reheated tomato products into their diets. For maximum benefit, cook tomatoes in olive oil, cool them completely, refrigerate, and then reheat them the next day. Think homemade pasta sauces, tomato soups, or stewed tomatoes. The best part? Unlike fresh tomatoes, which can cause acid reflux in many seniors, properly cooked and reheated tomatoes are often better tolerated while delivering significantly more health benefits. Beneficial food number 2, pasta and potatoes, the resistant starch miracle workers. Here's something fascinating about these common foods that most people don't know. When you cook pasta or potatoes, let them cool and then reheat them. Their starch structure physically changes into what scientists call resistant starch. This type of starch resists digestion in the small intestine and functions more like fiber. For seniors struggling with blood sugar control, this simple cooking method can reduce the glucose impact by up to 50%. The resistant starch also feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, improving digestion and reducing inflammation throughout your body. Helen, an 81-year-old patient with type 2 diabetes, was able to significantly improve her blood sugar numbers simply by switching to cooled and reheated pasta instead of freshly cooked. For best results, cook your pasta or potatoes until just tender, cool them completely in the refrigerator overnight, and reheat thoroughly the next day. This works wonderfully for pasta salads, potato salads, or simple side dishes. Just remember to reheat them thoroughly to kill any bacteria that might have developed during storage. Beneficial food number 3. Legumes, the digestive system's best friend when reheated. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are nutritional powerhouses packed with protein and fiber that seniors desperately need. However, many people avoid them because they're notorious for causing gas and digestive discomfort. Here's the life-changing secret. When you cook legumes, cool them, and reheat them, their fiber structure changes in a way that makes them much easier to digest while enhancing nutrient absorption. The cooling process allows the starches to reorganize into forms that feed beneficial gut bacteria without causing the uncomfortable gas many seniors dread. I've worked with countless older adults who couldn't tolerate beans until they discovered this simple cooking method. Now they enjoy the benefits: stable blood sugar, lower cholesterol, improved digestion, and better bowel regularity, without the discomfort. For best results, cook your beans thoroughly the first time. Cool them completely in the refrigerator, and reheat them slowly with flavorful ingredients like garlic and herbs. Turn them into reheated soups, bean salads, or simple side dishes. Your digestive system will thank you, and you'll feel the difference within days. Now that you know which foods to reheat and which to avoid, let me share some critical kitchen safety tips every senior should follow to protect their health. Let's talk about practical food safety that could literally save your life. First, temperature control is non-negotiable. Your refrigerator should be at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Buy an inexpensive refrigerator thermometer to be sure. Never leave perishable foods out for more than 2 hours, or 1 hour if it's over 90 degrees Fahrenheit in your kitchen. When storing leftovers, divide large amounts into small, shallow containers so they cool quickly. Never use the same container that held raw food without washing it first. When it comes to reheating, temperature matters more than you might think. All leftovers should reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit throughout, not just warm, but hot enough to kill bacteria. For liquids like soups, bring them to a rolling boil. Invest in a digital food thermometer. They're inexpensive and could prevent a serious illness. Clear containers are better than opaque ones, so you can inspect food before eating it. Label everything with the date using masking tape and a marker. Never taste food to determine if it's still good. When in doubt, throw it out. These simple steps take seconds, but could prevent days in the hospital. Your safety is worth more than saving a few bites of leftover food. We've covered a lot today. 3 foods you should never reheat: rice, leafy greens, and chicken. And 3 foods that become healthier when reheated: tomatoes, pasta or potatoes, and legumes. These simple knowledge points could literally save your life. As seniors, we face unique health challenges, and our bodies don't fight bacteria and toxins like they once did. But knowledge is power. Power that protects your health and independence. I've seen too many seniors hospitalized from preventable food poisoning. Don't let yourself or someone you love become another statistic. Share this information with friends and family who might benefit. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Type it in the comments below. If this information was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more vital health information designed specifically for seniors. Remember, your golden years should be your healthiest years, and sometimes that starts with something as simple as knowing which foods to reheat and which to avoid. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in our next video, where we'll tackle another crucial aspect of senior health and nutrition. Thank you for watching, and here's to your good health.